All right. So we all know Oakland, California. And I believe, are pretty familiar with the fact that it's kind of messy over there right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Oakland locals blame homeless encampment for city removing traffic lights to stop copper thieves. Hi, kitty.
Hi, cat.
Io, the official mascot of the Wise Souls.
Indeed.
All right, so let's read this story because it's silly, I guess is the best way to put it. But you tell me if I'm wrong. A California city removed traffic lights from a four-way intersection as the city grapples with thefts attributed to massive homeless encampment nearby. Oakland has been experiencing high crime and theft, including people stealing copper wires in the city's infrastructure. The city attempted to thwart criminals tampering with its electrical boxes by placing cement barriers over them, to no avail. Now the city has taken to removing traffic lights at a busy intersection and replacing them with stop signs. It's just telling us that the city is giving up on us, said Tam Lee, owner of Lee's Auto Body and Engine Repair. If you really want to fix the stop sign, I think you really have to clean up this homeless encampment. The lights had been working on and off for months due to criminals tampering with the electricity and stealing the wires. One local, Mason Young, said it was becoming extremely dangerous to drive through the intersection and noted an accident recently occurred there. We gotta stop just putting Band-Aids on things, although a Band-Aid is better than bleeding out, Young said. Put a pin in that. I think we need to talk about that statement more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Violent crime in Oakland has increased 22% this year, according to the most recent police data, and also show nearly 10% increase in commercial burglary. Back in September, 200 business owners shut down their stores to strike against the government's handling of public safety amid rising crime. The protest was held days after city officials admitted to missing a deadline to apply for state funding to fight retail theft. So that's a mess.
Yeah. What?
So you have some...
Yeah, sorry, but just they removed the traffic light. I feel like there's a better solution here than removing the traffic lights.
Yeah, like maybe arrest the people.
Yeah.
But crime is okay now to a certain extent.
Why remove the traffic lights?
I don't know. Honestly,
I can't. Sorry, but I can't even find a reason for this. Like, I couldn't even think of a reason or like any. I don't understand the thought process behind this. I genuinely don't get it.
Because there is this push in our world to not address the true nature of a problem. It's that whole that even the guy is like, this doesn't work, but it's better to put a Band-Aid on it. No. But this is what kind of we do now. It harkened back to all of the fights, in my mind anyways, all the fights that we've had over the years. Every time there is some kind of shooting incident, the first knee-jerk reaction is we just have to get rid of all the guns.
Yeah.
But it doesn't solve the underlying problem. And the underlying problem we talked about last week. And I think we were all in agreement. It's mental health and drug addiction is the first thing that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Because if you look at these homeless encampments, there's a lot of people out there with mental health issues. The majority of them have some kind of drug habit, and they're looking to fund it. So what are they going to do?
Well, they're going to
go steal copper wire out of stoplights and go sell it.
Yeah.
But it never ceases to amaze me how especially larger cities just have this insane ability to continue to make a problem worse.
Yeah. That's a good point. It just how?
Well, how is just poor leadership is the bottom line, and this inability to acknowledge what the real problem is.
Yeah.
The real problem is you got a whole tent city full of homeless people that have mental health issues and addiction issues, and it's going to cause them to go do bad things.
Yeah.
So until you're going to actually go do something about that, this is what you're going to end up with.
Yeah.
Is this kind of mess. You know, we don't live in Oakland, so whatever, I suppose. But it's amazing to me. I don't know. It's amazing that the people in these places vote in leaders that allow this to happen, but it's almost like everybody's brainwashed. I mean, again, that comment from that guy, you know, we got to stop putting Band-Aids on it, but Band-Aid's better than nothing. Is it?
Like,
is it?
No, I feel like, you see, the thing with stop signs as opposed to traffic lights is traffic lights can actually take into account each vehicle and provide a right of way for specific individuals.
Well, people don't know how to do four-way stops.
Yeah. So what do you think a stop sign's going to really, like, no offense, but some people are kind of bad drivers. We're all human. We're not exactly some things you kind of have to add some automation to and be like, hey, you go there, as opposed to having just assuming everybody knows how to do it properly.
Well, this is even beyond the whole stop light and stop sign thing. It speaks to a broader problem of bad leadership that doesn't want to address what the real issue is.
Yeah.
We're just gonna gloss right over it.
Yep. Yeah. If we just remove the ability for them to be bad, then they won't be bad. No, they'll just find another reason to be bad.
Yeah.
This goes back, and I called this out a couple of weeks ago, and it goes back to that piece that I wrote over a decade ago about the taking of the guns out of Australia. And this was supposed to fix the murder problem. And it did fix it, 0.2 per 100,000 people. So they saved less than one person per 100,000. But the criminals found other ways to commit crime.
Yeah.
One of them was sexual assault, went way through the roof. You know?
Yeah.
I forget.
I don't know.
So I probably shouldn't even be speaking on it, but it was either in Washington State or Oregon, one of those states, where they had, I had read an article where they had previously been, what's the word for it? I don't want to say whitewashing, but they had done one of those, it's okay, everybody bring in your needles, we'll provide you with like clean needles, whatever. And the thought was that it wasn't going to encourage anyone to use drugs. It was just going to keep those that were already using drugs safer. However, they found some ridiculous number, like the drug problem in whatever city it was, like, went through the roof. So they actually walked back that program because they found that they were just encouraging people to then go out and use drugs that had previously not wanted to.
Yeah.
Weren't we talking about a city last week where they were giving out alcohol to people?
Yes.
Yeah. Was that San Fran? That was San Fran, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just right across the bay.
Yeah.
You know, just, yeah. I don't know. It's insane. I can't wait until we move out into the middle of nowhere and don't have to be, anywhere near a big city. I mean, we're, I suppose, lucky at the moment because here in Arizona things aren't that mismanaged, but they're working on it.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll
Some
see.
parts of Phoenix I've heard are kind of iffy.
Uh-huh. Well, we had
Nowadays.
our own homeless encampment in Phoenix.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, which has partially been broken down, but I believe it's still there a little bit.
Yeah.
So, But I believe all our stoplights are intact. So we've got that going on.
That's true.
Yay. Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and join us every Monday and Wednesday at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 Pacific for our live show.